Well, good morning and welcome into the Farzy Show here at the Steven Singer Studios. What did we talk about yesterday? We talked about seeing an aggressive Ben Simmons and attack the rim Ben Simmons. I didn't expect him to go off for 20 points. If I did, I would have bet the over, which I didn't. But it's good to see that aggression from Ben Simmons to attack the rim. It's what we talked about yesterday. It's a comforting feeling to know that Ben can find that gear. I'm not going to rain on anybody's parade here, because I feel like it's going to go into this category of, oh, come on, well, what do you want the guy to do? Look, I believe Ben Simmons doesn't go into games going, man, I really got to attack the rim today. I believe Ben Simmons goes into games with the number one priority, and this should sound obvious considering we've watched him play every game. When we watch him, I believe he is just trying to see what the defense is giving him. And by him, I mean him as a facilitator before him as a scorer. I think his first priority, the number one thing, is to set up his teammates to score. If he has open lanes, if he's getting a lot of opportunities in transition to score, that's when he will score. And last night, when you're seeing Joel Embiid get doubled, you're seeing a lot of fast breaks, you're seeing a lot of opportunities for him to score in transition. He is going to take advantage of those opportunities. That's what he did last night. Do I think there was a little something extra on it, considering there was so much concentration on, so much attention on the fact that he only had 6 points in game one? Yeah, I think he might have had a little something extra on that, and I think that might go without saying in some instances, and last night would probably be a perfect example of that. But that is the type of Ben Simmons that a lot of people can flock and gravitate to because points were happening. And I'll go back to it. Because some of the casuals only understand points, they'll look at last night's game and be like, wow, Ben had a great game. Correct. Ben had his second great game of the two games that have taken place so far in this series. Both of them have been great games. And here's the part I don't want to rain on anybody's parade. Great. He scored 20-plus points last night. It's amazing to me he did all that while shooting not a single basket, not a single shot more than 7 feet away from the hoop. He did all that and was never once fouled. And that's not a knock on Ben. And that's not a complaint. I even tweeted that out last night, that his 15 shots, all of them within 7 feet, and he was never fouled once. It's not a knock on Ben. It's more of, how the hell is that even possible when you're driving to the lane as much as you are, you're having as much success as you were as Ben Simmons, and the other team doesn't ever decide to foul you, to put you to the line? That's like grade school basketball there, Scotty Brooks. How do you not foul Ben in the act of shooting and put him to the line there when you know he is killing you around the rim? I wanted Ben to go to the line and shoot some free throws. I know he can do this on any given night where he can attack the rim, choose to be aggressive, and he can start just putting up points left and right. And for Ben Simmons, points left and right, which means a 20-point game. But to see him attack the rim and not go to the line is just odd. So he doesn't go to the line last night. That's the only thing that really bothered me about his game one performance, the 0 for 6 from the foul line. And Zoom off, God bless him, even mentioned that during the broadcast last night, just simply saying it's the only thing that bothered him as well, that it was 0 for 6. If you're going to criticize Ben Simmons for anything in game one, it was 0 for 6. We're going to let you hear. I'm going to play some clips for you later in the show regarding Ben Simmons in his game last night and his mentality. He did 2 interviews. He did one interview, one with NBA TV, and then he did one for his press conference, the normal post-game press conference. We're going to let you hear from both of them. We're going to let you hear his mindset in his press conference as far as going into this game. And he kind of has a bit of a snark to him, a little snarky attitude. And I get it. A little snarky attitude when it comes to the criticism he received after game one. And then on the NBA TV interview that he did, that we'll let you hear a little bit later in the show, Ben Simmons talks about how the game more or less dictated how he was going to play. And that's what brings me back to the point that I don't think Ben Simmons goes into a game necessarily thinking, oh, you know what, I wasn't that aggressive at attacking the rim in the last game, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now to prove everybody wrong. I don't necessarily think that's the case. I think his first priority is to set up his teammates to score, and then if he has opportunities to score in transition like last night, he's going to go ahead and do that, and that's what I saw from Ben Simmons last night.